Hello! Happy Easter! We are getting ready for brunch. We're going to Old Savannah for brunch buffet, which I'm so excited for. They always do a really good job at it, so I'm like, yes! Hello, welcome! How are you guys? So we are gonna start getting ready. I have way more clip-ins today than usual, and these are so soft because they're new. Hi, Taylor. So they're new. So, like, they're super soft compared to, like, these. So, it's kind of interesting. But, yeah, so we're gonna get ready. But I wanted to do, like, a few, they're, like, smaller clip-ins, so then they can, like, fill in some of the weird gaps, you know what I mean? So, this is how we got it going on. Happy Easter, Taylor! Alright, so, we are gonna start off with our Glorious Face Primer, which is right here. I did a wedding yesterday. Hi, Uncle Bart. I did a wedding yesterday, and I did a bridal trial yesterday. And so all my stuff is like shoved into boxes right now. So we're starting off with Glorious Face Primer. But it was actually a really great day. It was very busy. And it worked out really, really well. So I'm very happy about that. But it was a great day. And then I went to Keegan's after to, like, unwind. Because I was like, holy guacamole. I love what I do, but then there's sometimes you're just like, man. So, but it was a nice day. So, that was a good thing. So we're going to have Easter brunch. Hi, Dawn. Happy Easter. And I am dying for mimosa. So, I'm very excited for that. I'm hoping I can get my makeup done a little quickly so I can be like, guys, I know there's time till our table, but can we go now? So we'll see what happens, but I always try, you know, go get some extra drinks, you know, why not? So I kind of have an idea in my head of how I want to do my makeup, kind of don't, so we'll see how it goes. But of course we're going to start off with our foundation because you guys know me. I always start with my foundation, even though I really should start with my eyes a lot of the time. But what you gonna do? It's what works. So I just need to find my concealer though, which is is this the one I'm looking for? No, that's way too dark. So yeah, so I worked a wedding, so I have like everything kind of just thrown into a box right now. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just now I gotta go through it and clean it because like I moved from room to room and it was crazy. So, but work is work, and it was super fun. Dang, where are it? Where is it? Nope, that's Organza. I might have to like make my own if I can't find it. Oh, here we go, taffeta. All right, so we got taffeta. Thank you. It is LuLaRoe. It's a Julia. Short little. Well, it's not short. It's like knee length. So you gotta wear Spanx though, because it's tight. Gotta wear Spanx. So we're going to do our taffeta concealer. And actually, I'm going to combine this together now. So I can do an easier application, I think. So we're taking, I have these like mixing things. I got it when I was in school at Capri to get my makeup degree. Well, allow me to do makeup. So I have my certification. So then we're going to put our Honey BBFlawless on there too. Mix it all up. I'm going to use a cream shadow brush. So this is another way to mix it up. So I have them both on here. And just combine the two. And just draw on your face with it. Excuse me, I just like swallowed down the wrong tube. So I am still using my self tanner, but I do have to stop after like I think tomorrow. I am getting spray tan on Saturday. So I'm very excited about that. It's like Saturday at like 1, I think. I think it's at 1. A friend of mine, she's opening up her new shop soon, her new place for her to do facials, waxing, and all that fun stuff. So she is offering up, like, I think it's half off spray tans, which is an amazing deal. So I'm going to see her to get that done. And I totally need my rose water. It's okay. We're going to use setting spray. Sometimes I use setting spray to blend my stuff. So using setting spray. Because you really should work with a damp, so you guys can see the clips. You really should work with a damp beauty blender when you do this, because it helps spread the product out a lot better. She's doing, what is it? So she's doing spray tans. It's, Justine Suarez. I'll give you her info. She had a deal going on. I think she has all of her spots filled, but she will still have like relatively inexpensive spray tans going on. So I'm really excited to get that done. It was only like 15 bucks. So, but this is her opening kind of thing. So it was like a special she was running. So I don't know what her full price will be when she actually like opens up, which will be in May, I think. May. Hi, Kim. Happy Easter. So we're just getting a little on our chest too. So I know I didn't go live yesterday, but I did do like a pre-recorded video, which was actually kind of fun. So I do have to like fix that and show that off to you guys. I'm just going to do one of those like speed up videos, so you just see everything I use. New Kudos launched. Hi, Jessica. New Kudos launched. Happy Easter. They are now the fragrances, which just reminded me I want to spray one on. So I'm putting on Yours and Only Yours. So this one is my favorite. It's very like sandalwood, very earthy. I'm the kind of kid, when I was younger, I used to burn patchouli incense in my room like no one's business, like a freaking hippie. But that's what I liked. So I would use that a lot. So this is actually a really great Kudos. Hi, Cassie. Happy Easter. So we're going to put a little organza underneath our eyes here. We're doing a little bit of contouring. So I was the kid who always was burning patchouli incense. So it kind of reminds me of that when you first spray it on. That like earthy, just comfortable feeling. So I'm in love with Yours and Only Yours. Also, let's talk about goals, because I haven't talked about them. It's my birthday month. Today's not my birthday, but it's my birthday month. I have, oh my god, I love patchouli. Jessica, you're crazy. Love patchouli. I have a goal this month. It is my birthday month. I turn 27 on April 30th. And I want to hit green status so bad. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary with Unique in June. Green status, for those of you who don't know, it is the top 2% of the company. It's my next like rank up. And you also get a car bonus this month if you hit green or orange. So I'm going so hard for it, and I would love everyone's help with it, because it would mean the world to me to hit that for my birthday. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of Cypress for the contour. Not a lot, because this is like heavy. Our concealers are very, very heavy, in the sense of like a lot goes a long way for coverage. So I'm using the littlest amount, and I'll show you guys why as I start blending. You'll see what I mean. So I really want to hit green status, and that would be like the biggest thing to me. And in fact, I'm just trying to figure out some sort of like incentive, if you would, for customers who purchase during this month if I hit green. So stay tuned for that, because it's going to be awesome. So see, like that little bit. So then we're blending down our neck. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions at all about any of the products, you know you guys can always feel free to ask me. Even if it's a product you purchased and you're having trouble with, just let me know. I'm happy to help you guys. So the kudos this month, I know I totally started talking about that and I moved on and I'm sorry. The kudos this month, purchase 2 fragrances, and we have 3 different fragrances, and I swear, Jessica, they don't all smell like patchouli. Purchase 2 fragrances, and you get a fountain pen, a unique fountain pen, because the whole basis of our fragrances came from Melanie, our co-founder, the love letters she used to write to her husband, which is so romantic, you have no idea. I think that's adorable. You know, love letters, hi Rebecca, it's an art form that doesn't get done a lot anymore. So when she came out with this and she's like, okay, it's gonna be based on love letters, it's like, that's so beautiful. Like, and she sorry, I had to get a sponge. She is, hi Borealis, what was I gonna say? Shared a bunch of her love notes with us, you know, the PG ones. So it was very like personal, and that's what makes like a fragrance so personal, because no matter what you pick for your fragrance, it's going to match what your body chemistry mixes with it. So I know I'm talking about how it smells like patchouli and it reminds me of when I was like, you know, a kid, but to someone else it could smell like the beach. It could smell like, you know, the going hiking, or, you know, a beautiful sunny day. Hi Demi. So to everyone it's different, and that's what I love about these fragrances. They did such a great job developing them. 3 years in the making. So I am so excited. So then we also, for the kudos, happy Easter everyone, by the way, who's just tuning in. For the kudos, there's also, if you purchase 3 fragrances, and they don't have to be one of each, you know, you can purchase them, give them away as gifts. You know, we're getting into fragrance time. You get a beautiful silk scarf from Unique. Beautiful silk scarf. So it is freaking gorgeous, the scarf too. I wish I had it, but I don't have it yet. I did order mine of my kudos, so I am getting the scarf and the fountain pen. But it's wonderful. I like how they make everything so personal and not so like, okay, so everyone else is doing this, you know. They really try to make sure everything is very personal. Alright, so we're going to do cream shadows today. We're using Jubilant and Happy, so they're matte colors. And I'll probably end up putting some shadow over top. And let's see here. I never really use my cream shadows anymore, I noticed. And I really miss them. So we're using a cream shadow brush. We're going to start off with Jubilant. These dry to a powdery finish. So this one's like a really pretty dusty rose, which doesn't 100% match my dress, but it's okay. So this is our dusty rose color. Just filling it in. I'm trying to like smell my dress. So now it's like, I don't know, it's like warm to me, the scent. It's very warming. It's very, reminds me of a nice spring day. Like today, before it started raining, it reminds me of a spring day. And it like, when you're finally able to open up your windows and finally able to like go outside and do something, that's what it's starting to smell like to me. So the base notes are starting to come in. Or I'm sorry, the heart notes. I get them confused. I am not a fragrance, like, not fanatic, but I'm not a fragrance, like, smarty pants. So this is all really new to me. But that's what makes it fun. Like, I'm learning with you guys because I've never been a huge fragrance person. Like, you know, Victoria's Secret comes out with something, yeah, I would buy it if I thought it smelled good. But it was mostly, like, just about how it smelled to me. I'm just blending this out a little bit. But this is the first time like a fragrance has felt home-like to me. If that makes any sense. So right now I am loving it. But yeah, yours and only yours. Just something about it when it like hit me. I was just like, okay, that's what I want. Alright, so we're going to do, I have all three too. Alright, and I have self-tanner on today. Alright, so now we're going to do Happy, which is this nice mauve-y gray color. And we're going to put this in the crease and on the outer V. Using a crease brush. So yeah, it's a little static, but that's okay. We're going to fix it. Sorry guys, I'm like, I know I don't talk sometimes when I do my eye makeup, so sorry. Alright, so, let's see, what's next? We're going to blend that out a little bit more using just a normal blending brush. Where's my normal blending brush? Oh, here we go. We'll just use this one again. So we're getting that nice subtle, can you hold it, Chris? Yeah! So this is the crease brush. It's a little stiff, but enough so you can get in the crease, and it's nice and small so you can do that. This is one of my favorite brushes. It really does. And then this is the liner shader brush, so it's double-ended. So you have the liner part. I use this a lot for eyeliner. Okay, that's fine. We'll go through it then. Don't worry. And then this is the shader brush, so it's a little softer, and it kind of swirls around a lot more. You mostly use this for blending, lots of eyeshadows, of course. So right now I'm using this to kind of buff out the gray, so it's much softer. Hi, Michelle. Happy Easter. So this is kind of buffing it out, and I'm going very slowly and lightly. If I push down too much to buff it out, it's going to be too strong, but we want this to be a nice, subtle, smoked out kind of look. Alright, so next up, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of some shimmer. So that's why I have the baking underneath. So we're going to use Addiction Palette 3. And we're just kind of going in with a little bit of, actually, no, we're not using Addiction Palette 3. I'm sorry. We're going to use the Rose Gold palette that I love to use. But I think I put it away. So I'll show you the colors in the big book. Is the blending brush? Yeah, that one's not as stiff. It's much looser, but that's what you want because then it's not such a hard line. The crease brush you want it to be tough because you want it to get into that crease and get a nice color in. The blendier side of that shadow brush, it's going to just soften your look for you. So we're going to use a little bit of Slick right here, which is the nice pinky brush. Yes, you can use that for smoky. Yeah, you can use that one for the smoky eye. I have a blending brush, but I think it's dirty from yesterday, so it's not in here. We're going to use this one. So this is the Angled Shadow Sponge Brush. I mostly use this for a different purpose, for like packing on glitter, so I'm not going to use this end, but I'm going to use the angled brush here. This is also soft, kind of like the shader liner brush. And we're going to just add on a little bit of Slick onto our brush. Always tap off excess. And I'm kind of slightly packing it on, not so much. But I wanted that shimmer look. Don't know who they were barking at. I don't know if you guys just heard my dogs. I call them my dogs, but it's really only one of them is my dog. It annoys my brother, but I'm like, whatever. I take care of her. So it's nice and shimmery. And then we're going to do just a smidgen, not of that. I want to do just a little bit of the dark gray we have. Let's see if it's in palette 3. I'm like, who's upstairs? Oh, I think it's my grandma. Alright, so then we're going to do just a little bit of Irrational, which is the dark gray here. It's a little shimmery. I'm putting on the tip. And kind of creating that as my liner. And kind of just putting on the outer V here. This is just a flat brush. This is not a unique brush. This is just a flat eyeshadow brush that I use. And again, a little on the outer V. Right in there. Alright, so now we're going to brush away all of this baking on the under part of our eyes. Using, here we go, this fun brush. This is a dual-ended brush I got from like Walgreens for like clearance one time. Blending, blending, blending. All right, so next up, let me get that too because it didn't look like that blended enough. Okay, woo, my eyes, my eyes. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of bronzer, if I can find my bronzer. I love doing weddings, I really do. But it's like I come home and I'm like, everything is just all over the place. I'm like, all right. But that's what makes it fun. Oh, here we go. We'll use pressed powder and chiffon. So we're just kind of going over again where we had put the Cypress concealer. A little on our forehead here. Along our jawline and down our neck. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do false lashes or not. If I do, I won't do it live because it's just a little too like stressful for me. So we're getting the sides of our nose. Let's do a little blush. I never do blush, like ever. But I feel like today is a good day for that. You know, it's like the spring colors makes you want to like do a little more like a blush color, pastels, you know, the fun. Not that color though. Let's see. Ooh, we'll do the limited edition Serene, which is a nice pink color. Doing that right above the contour there. So this is just a dual-ended brush. Like I said, this one's from Walgreens. I got it on clearance. I never use blush, like ever. It's just one of those things I just don't use ever. And then we'll do a little bit of highlight. Right on the top there. We'll blend that in too. So I'm using Benevolent highlighter. The cream one. All right, so next up, so we got a little bit of a glow going, just enough. All right, next up, we're gonna do our eyebrows. So we're using our brow palette in Brunette, since my eyebrows are a little darker these days. So, let me just find my brow artist brush. Which this, I'm glad they came out with a brow brush like this. It works really well with this palette and for really getting your eyebrows to look amazing. All right, I found this brush, which I can use. Just trying to find, oh, Jessica, if you're still watching, this is our normal blending brush that we have that Unique sells. This is an awesome brush, so it's very light and fluffy. Oop, 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 oop. Nope. Alright, so we're going to use the other brush that I have. It's not the same, but it gets the job done. So let's do, so this one's not our brow artist brush, but it's got the same concept. So it's just kind of a small angled brush. We're going to start off with applying the wax that comes in the brow palette to our brows. You're welcome. And filling it in. Now it is a slightly tinted wax, but not enough to make a difference. The wax is mostly here to kind of like any stray hairs you have that are just like flying around, because that happens. It's for taking those down and holding them in place. And it's also going to allow for the powder that's in here to attach to the brow to create the perfect eyebrow. So filling in. Alright, so now we're going to take the angled part again. We're going to take the darker color first. And we're going to trace out where we want our brows to go, the bottom of our eyebrow. So I hope you guys, okay. And I'm just following the natural shape of my brows right underneath them, okay? I do have a brow tutorial on my YouTube channel if you need help. I'm just kind of getting that the edge there. Nice and tight. I don't think I'm going to do false lashes today. I've been in a false lash mood, but I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm doing darker on the tails. The tails, that's what it's called. Now I'm going to do the light brown here. And start building it up. So I'm kind of like pushing the dark brown mixed with the light brown up to help create that brow shape. Much more natural brow shape. See? So we're going to do the other eye now. I do like this brush, but I really prefer the brow artist brush we carry. Just because like I like how it, I don't know, this is a little too stiff for me. But it does get the job done. I just prefer the brow artist brush we carry because, like I said, this is just too stiff. Alright, so my brows are looking like sisters, not twins. That's what we want. I'm going to take the little bit of highlight that comes in this and I'm going to put a little bit underneath my brow bone. That's going to enhance that shape. And it's also going to tone down this and help blend that out a little bit better. Alright, mascara time. So we're going to use our Epic and 3D. I'm not going to do the false lashes today. Now that my grandma's here, I kind of want to get upstairs. Oh, that mirror is not taken off. So we'll still just use our brow palette. Starting with Epic. We're going to apply this first to our lashes. So Epic is our one step, okay? One step mascara, look at the difference already. Crazy. Now we're going to use our fibers from the 3D. We're not using the full-on 3D, we're just going to use the fibers. To me, it gives a better impact, which is what I'm looking for. So roll the fibers on the back of your hand. Always roll them on the back of your hand. And go from middle to tip of your lashes. Filling in there. And then we're going to seal that in with Epic. We're just going to do one coat today. So that is one coat, Epic, and 3D. Alright, so other eye. I'm trying to decide on a lip color too. I think I might use the lip powder. I haven't used that in a while. Alright, so then we're going to fill that in with the 3D part. So this is Epic on this eye, and this is, so Epic, just Epic, and then Epic and 3D on this eye. So you guys can see the difference. And again, middle to tip. So now we got that on, and now we're going to seal that in with Epic. Now, just so you know, this is still available in the Totally Pumped Duo, which is what I'm using, which is a discount of 10%. However, once we hit 1 million presenters, which will be very soon, we are at 997,000. This will be gone, the Totally Pumped Duo. You can still buy them individually, but you can't. Oh, thank you! You're super pretty too, stop it. Oh, this took me a long time. I gotta show you, like, so, like, what was I gonna say? It took me a long time to figure out how to do eyebrows, like, because I used to be really bad at it. So, but then I practiced. Hi, Abby. Kind of. This is kind of like a makeup class. We're just filling in, trying to get, I have some loose lashes that are like going in my eye. So I'm just using a Q-tip to like move them. Alright, so we have that all set in. Then I'm going to just do one more layer of Epic. And this side too. Thank you! Yay! I like hearing when these help people. Makes me happy. Alright, so we're going to do a lip color. I don't know what lip color I want to do though. What one am I gonna do? Let's do, I don't want to do ritzy. I'm not a big ritzy person. It's not one of my favorite colors. No. We'll do Upscale. I'm going to do Upscale. And we'll put a little lip sparkle on it. So this is, actually this would have looked really good on one of my brides that I did yesterday. So this is Upscale. It is a little light for me, so I'm going to add the lip sparkle on top of it, just to kind of, I know I would say tone it down, but it's glitter. But to give a different look to it. Lip sparkle is no longer available. It was a very limited edition item. I do have an extra one I got for a party reward, I think. Oh, I gotta talk about that. Hang on. Hostess rewards. All right, so they just announced Hostess rewards for the month of April. What you want to do, host a party in April. You and your party qualifies, you get an exclusive lip color that's no longer available. It's called Stuck Up. It's really pretty. It's like this burnt red color, and it's gorgeous. So if you are looking to get the color, it's really, really pretty. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Let me know. I'd love to have you as a host. It's so worth it. The lip sparkle, unfortunately, is no longer available. They had it as a hostess reward back in February, yeah. So I'm sorry. But yes, I'm always looking for hostesses. And then also they announced a great load of deals for signing up to be a presenter. Which, if you are interested in becoming a presenter and joining my team, let me know. They came out with some great stuff. There's still loads of time to earn Cancun. Loads of time to earn Cancun. And I think that's it for my look. Let me just spray this down. So using our setting spray. I like shellacked brides yesterday. I was like, I'm spraying you so far down. So, Robert, I'm not sure who you're talking to for being a hostess, but I do host my own stuff, but I like having other people host too. So if you know anyone who wants to host a party and get some free stuff, let me know. All right, guys, I am off. I will talk to you all later. Have a great and happy Easter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I always appreciate it. And thank you. I'd like to think I am. Thank you. That's a great compliment. And I will talk to you all later.